Welcome to the next episode of Stoneblock. For today, I'm gonna get some quantum AE2 stuff going up and running, and then after that, we will start making progression in the pack once again. As you can see here, I did some things. I doubled up on some machines. This atomic forge will be for just our other crafting kind of things, and this is going to be dedicated strictly for uranium gems. I added some more enderic lasers, and now we're up to almost 41 million FE a tick from our reactor down here. So yeah, we're looking good in those fronts. Looking very good, very nice. And up to over 5.2 trillion. So yeah, we're looking good. We can definitely, really start going for our AE2 stuff now, which we will do now. I'm not even sure where we were for AE2 quantum. Let me see. I'm not sure where we were, but let's go pick up on the assembler matrix here. So the assembler matrix can be up to a 7x7x7, which is what we're going to do. This is an assembler matrix wall, so that's pretty easy to craft actually. There's entro infused ingots, quartz, iron bars, and flukes crystals. All that we have lots of, so it's really not that big of a deal. I think we might need to teach the system how to make things like iron bars, but I mean it's iron bars, so it's not really that big of a deal. I also think it's time to teach our system how to make flukes crystals, because I don't want to keep coming back here or giving the system access to things in here necessarily, just because we have no way of like really automatically refilling our system here. So this is gonna be like emergency use only, and maybe some other things down the line. But for now, I think these are gonna be our thing. So 32. Yeah, we're gonna go with this recipe instead. We'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. We can get rid of the water because we don't really need it, and then we can toss it in our thing up here, which actually we're gonna move this. Never mind, we're just gonna add the water with it because we have unlimited water. No need to take up another channel with an export. Not that channels are an issue, but it is what it is. I think the only thing we'll actually rely on in our system from this replication system is going to be on this thing for entro crystals. So we'll go ahead and just ask for like 2,000 for now. So we should be able to craft these bad boys now. Not really sure what else they're used for. They're used for everything, so I'll do 7x7x7 of them. That should be enough, I think. Maybe. I mean, we'll see. No, it should be enough. So what we'll do is a 7. That's the wrong symbol. 7x7. Can we craft that? We can. So it only needs not much. Only 120 entro crystals. Only 4.5 buckets of water. This is pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. 344 is the total number, I guess. Well, let's go ahead and put that. I guess that's for that. Oh, we get 32 as a reward. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point just because it's easy. I don't know. Matrix frame. So we need the extended machine frame. What is this? What? Must form the outer edges of the matrix somewhere. Okay, so wow. Okay, that's miscounted there already. So do we have the extended machine frame? We don't know how to craft that. Well, I say we don't, but we really do. Put that in here. And now we should be able to craft that. Nice and easy. Matrix frame, this thing. Okay. So, bada bing, bada boom. We can make ourselves a matrix frame. Not that we really need to, unless we plan on making multiple, but we just make some matrix frames. I don't know, a stack. I can't count right now. And we got some extra as a reward. So what we'll go ahead and do is place it somewhere like over here or something. I don't really know, to be honest. It'll be a 7x7, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could place one more block out. Let's do that. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll extend the wall, I guess. Not really the end of the world. All right, 7 left over, but this is going to be our 7x7 frame. Get rid of that. I guess they want you to like build it like, well, not build it, but like this is all a complete typical high-end stuff. So we need 30 assembler matrix pattern cores, 90 assembler matrix craft cores, and 5 assembler matrix speed cores. That seems easy. Everything seems easy except for the paintballs. So the paintballs we'll have to do something about. They're easy to make, but we just don't have them. Is this what I think it is? The crystal assembler? Give me this. Oh my lord. Pattern provider. So what we need are going to be a bunch of matter balls. You do a matter condenser, or we have that void thing, right? This guy, and we should have the extendo IO port. Put this in here, this into here. This should be set to matter balls. Do this, and now we should be making matter balls from our cobblestone. Look at all those matter balls we're making. I don't think we'll need many more than this, so we'll go and dump that in there, and we should be good. Then you just have to color them with whatever dyes. And then some of these are lumens, so I think that I'm not really sure how many we need, to be honest with you. Purple. We don't have purple. I mean, we have ways to make purple, but I guess we don't have a purple chicken, which is, I mean, it's whatever. Do that. This. That's pretty much it, honestly. For the matrix craft core, though, we'll need extended molecular assemblers. Which we can all do that. Fluix dust. The system should know how to make this anyway. Not that many. Hello. Second time, people. Nope. Same thing. Fat finger in it. Unless one just takes acceleration cards, which I don't think the system knows how to make, but we're gonna absolutely need to teach the system how to make. Oh, it does. Never mind. It knows, so we should be good there. And now we should be good. It wants us to make 90 of these, so can we make 90? Not 9 plus 0, dude. Come on. We're missing annihilation cores. We need more purple lumen balls. I mean, it's easy enough, but the formation annihilation cores, the system should know how to make. So I'll teach it. All right, now we can craft it. Let's see how long it takes to make 90. I think it'll take a minute, but hopefully not too long. I also noticed this really weird bug with this circuit fabricator. It eats 2 of the gold printed circuits, and it's just the gold ones. I don't know why. Like when you're trying to craft the, or is it the logic processors, it always eats the first 2 gold, and I don't know why. It's very consistent, and it's just that one, and I don't know why. All right, we got our 90 of these bad boys. All that should be good. Then we'll need 30 assemblers. Assembler matrix core. 30 of you, please. More lumen, and teach us how to make this too. 30 of those checked off the list. And I think last but not least, we need the speed cores. This is what's gonna make this thing go real quick. So we'll need 5 of these. I think that's as many as you can put in the thing in all together. Like it has a max count. Like you only put 5, I'm pretty sure. Like if you open up the guide, it should say somewhere around here. The matrix speed core, matrix core, acceleration card, 5 speed cores to allow it to go full speed. So yeah. Then we'll just go ahead and start placing these in. It doesn't really matter how you place them in. It works the same way as like the induction thing from Mechanism. So I would just put like 5 really anywhere. It truly doesn't matter. Then just fill in the rest. And we can probably go ahead and slap this last one in and then grab the rest of our walls and encase this bad boy like so. And that gives us 100 schmuckle dwarfs for that. Oh, we can get a glass for it too, actually. Let's go ahead and just take this out and get the glass. Alright, I feel like this should be forming, and it's just not. If I hook it up, will it form? Okay, there we go. Now it's online. Instead I connect it real quick. There we go. But now we have access to this, the assembler matrix, And we can pretty much move all of these over here. And then if we come into our pattern terminal, you can see we have our assembler matrix. And it has all of this extra space. It's much more space than we had with these, and it's much more fast. Much faster. Now onto the quantum computer. We got the quantum computer core as like a reward at some point. I forgot what it was for, but it was huge. I remember getting it. We're going to quantum auto crafting, so the quantum crafting units. Well, actually, no. This also crafts things, but what is the crafting unit for? We need it though. Using parametricals is going to use create fast auto crafting, so that use it. So it's auto crafting. Oh, I guess this is like the matrix version, and these are like the providers, maybe. I don't remember how that works. But yeah, so what we can do here is teach system how to make the quantum crafting unit. It kind of gives like the system more space to craft, like this. Kind of gives you storage. So we need that. What else do we need? That system doesn't make the crafting unit itself. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I guess we're gonna figure out how to auto craft with this, because that's, oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna do this, set this to craft. This is a actual crafting recipe. I know I don't have to like open that, throw it in there, but I'm going to. So I guess we have two options here. The thing is though, is that like we can use this link chamber to do it. However, we lose our infinite storage. Our quantum entangled singularity. We lose our storage from anywhere. We might just have to use a wireless booster card. And then just not use it in other places. I don't. How many of these can we craft? 24? What does 24 get us? 133 blocks. Which, I mean, let's be real. That's probably enough. We might need to, like, take this out. And, you can only have two quantum entangled things that are paired together. One's in there, so I guess this is going to have to go to the world engine that we're no longer going to be able to access from here. Yeah, see, that's just... Oh, that's annoying. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it, connect to it like... Oh, it's not online anymore. It'll be online once I put the singularity back in. But right now I just need it to get this thing set up. Yeah, what we can do is something like this. I think we can move this ender cell here on top. Okay, no, I want on top, dude. You know what I want. Stop playing. All right, what if we do this? And yeah, whatever. That should still work. And then here we're gonna want an extendo pattern provider. Put that there. We're gonna want an induction card. Put that there. Put this in. And now we should be able to get ourselves the crafting units. Put it in here. Take this. Get our configuration going. Do I just click on this? They're all... Oh my god. Alright, I'll be here for 3 years. Alright, so it says we're on chunk loaded area. If I put this here, this should connect. Or reconnected, I guess. Here, I guess. Has to go there. That's fine. Or we can just come from down here. How about that? I like that more. So we'll do that. This should be able to get power from our system. We can't request anything because we no longer have access to that. But now we should be able to request a crafting unit if I want like 30 of these. And then, oh, go back to the world engine. Nothing's happening. Block mode. Okay, why? All right, team. New plan. Block entanglers. Give me this back. You don't deserve it. Give me this back. Give me this. Okay. So we need 2 of them. We can make everything in here. So duratium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Energites, we need 2 of. We have 23 of. And then here we just need infused ender pearls. Easy. And now you don't have power, which would be it's getting annoying. Okay, we have our entangled blocks. Now we just need an entangle wrench thing. We have to buy it. Okay. For 60 schmuckle dwarfs, we will buy one of those. It even says here it'll be worth using it on the interface or on this thing. So we should be able to put this thing like, I don't know, here? How does this work? So we do this. And then do I just do that? And we're entangled with it. Okay. Cool. And then we just do this like so. We can bring it back home anywhere we want. I think we're going to want extended pattern provider to go like here. Nah, not really. What about this side? So go boom. Boom. You gotta be kidding me. What? Put everything back and it sees that we can craft it. So it's for sure there. Like this thing can for sure happen. But for some reason, we can craft everything. It's just not working. Auto input enabled. So input on the rights. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize you use 2 singularities. So where's my another singularity? Or quantum entangled things or whatever they are. So I'll put 1. That one already has 1. We'll put 1 up here. And then this one can go in our inventory. Cool. Alright, interesting. I had to be here and it just worked. I don't know why it just worked, but it did. I didn't change a single thing on it. I wonder if it's because it says it's chunk loaded. I think we're in a different dimension, so I wonder if that's the thing. So I request another like 30 of these. And we also have the induction, so it should be getting power from this. So I don't know what was going on. I think this is just not loaded. Now we're back home. Let's try and request another one. And yeah, it's a loading issue for sure. Or not. I don't know. I didn't touch anything, but it's working, I guess. So we should in theory be able to request a quantum crafting thing. And again, cool. So there's that. That's a quest. Shattered Singularity, 10 schmeckles. We got the quantum crafter computer core from the quest reward. This thing is hard to make. Singularities, that's hard, or that's all easy. This is kind of hard, and that's really hard to make. So we need to teach the system how to make these anyway. We still have to make them for this. So we do this, then we have to teach the system how to make 128s, which we have all that. We just need to teach the system how to make the shattered singularities. I kind of want to name this something. Isn't there like a name? We don't need to actually. Where the assembler matrix? It's actually not first on the list, which kind of sucks. But shattered singularities. What do we need for these bad boys? Skystone, Enderdust, and singularity with lava. We have all that in abundance. That's not what I want. I want this. We'll just have to make a lot more singularities. This one. Yes. So we'll do that, and then we'll have to make singularities. Which this can just be moved at this point. What was over here? I don't know what this is doing here, but we'll remove it. And then we're going to put this extended IO port like here. I don't know. Set this back to singularity, and with the power we're producing, you can see how long it takes to make one singularity right now. It takes a little bit. It'll eventually make it. There we go, 1. But we can put some acceleration cards in there because even though it sucks up a lot of power, we're making a lot of power. Now we're just doing that. And if you look at our system, somewhere you can see now it's taking 135,000 RF a tick. Or FE, sorry. I always say RF. I don't think I'll ever stop saying RF. But yeah, 137,000, which is nothing compared to what we're making now. So we can in theory let this run as much as it wants to. But yeah, we'll let that run for a little bit. So Shattered Singularity is off the lists. I think all of these are pretty good then. Yeah, I think all this can be made. Oh, we need more patterns. More patterns, please. Let's make a stack. That was kind of slow. Don't know why that was slow, but it felt kind of slow. Where was I? The quantum singularity. In case, or put that in there. Put it in here. Next up, we're gonna want this infused glass, which is just quartz glass, and the other stuff, which is not this skystone, which is all easy. Skystone is just the smelting of that. We're gonna do a stack at a time. I'm gonna do way more than a stack, but you know, put that in there. Then we grab our netherite furnace. Netherite furnace. Put that in there, and that is all well and good. We can probably request that now to unlock the rest of the quests. Was there quantum and structural glass? Was it this? Yes, it was. Yeah, so now we can claim this, and it's kind of tell us, I assume, yeah, the optimal 200. So you can have more 250 more. Oh my god, more 256 million storage units. One unit should be more than enough to get you through the pack. So we're gonna need 121 accelerators, a data entangler, which you'll need to multiply the storage by 4, so that'll get you to like 1 billion. The quantum multi-threader, you only have 1 per, and then 218 glass. We can make it all glass, sure. So let's get on that. So 218 of this. That shouldn't be too hard. I assume it's just smelting stuff. Yeah, look at that. Look at it go. Look at it go. And then we'll just get the rest of the stuff. It should be so the quantum accelerators. How many was that? How many did we need? 121. 121. Probably need more singularities. Dump that in and get some more singularities. So we can get these at 121. Should be able to do all that. Sweet. And then quantum computer is also a 7x7x7, so we can do like something here. Where should this go? I feel like it should go over here next to this, honestly. I think that's what we'll do. All right, our 121 of these bad boys just finished crafting. I guess that gives us that. So now we're gonna want the quantum. Wait, do we have to get that one? We have to get one of these, which I assume. What does that give us actually as a reward? Oh wait, so we just have to make 120 and it gives us a 256. Good thing I looked at that. Okay, so a 128. Go ahead and look at that. So we need quantum processors. We can't make those yet, or we don't know how to, I should say. Quantum processors. So at this point, we can craft these in a crystal assembler or a circuit fabricator. And the circuit fabricators, for me at least, have been like, they're not. Sometimes they eat stuff that they shouldn't eat, and it just kind of gets, you know, annoying. So the crystal assembler is probably what we're going to use going forward. I do trust it, however, to still like cut them. Like that still works, but the assembling parts on some of them just doesn't always work. So we'll keep it the way it is for slicing at least. So in order to make the printed quantum circuits, we're going to need, it would appear, quantum alloy, which comes from a reaction chamber. Quantum infusion, we'll need some of that as well. The reaction chamber though can go here. We'll put it in here. And then we'll also need some more reaction chambers probably. Yeah, I'll just grab a couple more reaction. Okay. Next thing on the list is we need to teach the system how to make quantum infusion, which is just water and quantum infused dust, I guess. We're also going to need to make a storage device for what is it, like liquid storage? No. I fricked up and forgot to partition this before I put it in, so now we're going to get 130,000, a lot more lava. I don't even know how much more lava, but a lot. The only thing we have left to make is the quantum infused dust, and that comes from shattered singularities, which we know how to make. So go ahead and do that. We'll do a stack at a time because we can do these things. And throw that into our crusher, which we should upgrade at some point now that we have all this power. So now we should be able to request one of these, I do believe. That was fast. Oh, wait, not one of those. Dang it. We already have enough of those. Quantum, did I put it back? Cool. I think we were trying to craft this 128. Yeah, now we should be able to do it. Go ahead and request it. It'll probably take a little bit. Let's see what it has to do. Lots of splitting, but like that's pretty easy for it, honestly. This should be pretty quick, actually. And now since we're only doing like slicing, I just have it set to ignore instead of block. So now we can go faster and not have to like wait for it to restock. This thing can also be accelerated up to 10. I did not know that. So now we're going even faster. And there we go. It's done. Did not take that long. Took like not even 5 minutes. So there's that. Then we get a 256. So now we have both. So we might as well use both, even though it says we don't need it. We have them. So there's that. So now we need to cross off one of these and one of these. So a quantum computer multi-threader and a quantum data entangler. I don't feel like oh my god, one of these takes a whole supercomputer. Uh-oh. This is going to take forever to craft, but it is going to be so worth it. All right. Try to start it. We're missing about 19 flux pearls and 622 singularities. I don't know what I do with the IO port thing. And the void. Let's get another 622 singularities. That's really not that bad, to be honest. Put some more acceleration cards in here. Let that run, and then the flux pearls. Turns out the multi-threader also needs a quantum computer core, so we're gonna need a lot. I knew this was going way too easily, way too smooth. So I'm just gonna keep this quantum computer in our inventory because it doesn't. We have to have 3 anyway. It doesn't matter. All these can stay as well. Actually, we might be able to throw this 128 in there and help it out. We want this 256 for our computer, but this might help. So the quantum data entangler, can we make one now? Yes, we can. It's going to take... Wait, no, we can't because we don't have anything big enough to make it. We're going to need just a monster of this. I don't know what happened. I genuinely have no idea what happened. I was just standing here building these things, and I got all of these in my inventory. I don't know what happened. You know what it was? Is I was breaking this mysterious cube. I think that's what it was. Alright, this is done. That took a little bit. It probably took like 20 minutes maybe. But yeah. I'm gonna move this down with these, and then we'll do the quantum multi-threader. Okay, and oh, there it is. The quantum multi-threader is ready. Means we get all of this goodness. Sweet. Now we're gonna just build our quantum computer. You do it in much same way you build the other thing, so we can just do do this here, quantum data entangler here, the 256 here, and then everything else can kind of just go around here and then build it up. Cool, so I close it up. It now formed into a block, so you can't really tell where things are placed. Then we go ahead and connect it up. And boom, a quantum. That looks pretty cool. I'll get quantum computer, which means we can, in fact, just cut all of this off. We don't need any of it anymore. And now since we have these things, we can pretty much craft as many things as we want at any time with as complex as they could possibly be. So this will be pretty much our storage solution for the rest of the pack. There's also the quantum crafter you can like just place around and it'll like request things and craft them really quickly, but as it stands right now, we don't really need them. So they'll probably change later, but for now, that'll about do it. We have our quantum computing set up. And we're pretty much... Oh, and we automated the world engine, which is nice. That's very, very, very nice. So yeah, that'll about do it for today. And next episode, I plan on actually progressing in the pack. Now that our power situation's fixed, our storage, our crafting speed, all that's fixed, and we are primed for probably powered and all for the rest of the pack are probably good. So yeah, progression is next time, and I'll see you later.